Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my Madden 2004 franchise mode with the Houston Texans. As you can see, it's been a couple of weeks or so. Well, actually, it's been a couple of months since I haven't even uploaded my video. I've been taking some time off. Doing my work, doing workouts, doing things here and there, just keeping myself busy. But enough of that. We're coming back with this video, and we're coming up against the Carolina Panthers on our 8th game of the season. Hopefully we can end up going in and we can win this game, especially with the fact that we have David Carr on our side and Dave right there, number 4. He's literally right there, the backup quarterback to David Carr. And as you can see, we're 1-6 in the AFC South, and I kind of switched the quarters to like 10-minute quarters with accelerated clock on. So hopefully we could be able to win this game. As you can see, Black gets the kick return. He's taking it all the way to the 21-yard line, or at the 19. Carr gives it to Davis. Davis doesn't even make a good run, as you can see. The running game hasn't even been that good. As you can see, we've only been passing, and it's already 4th down. I'm just putting a little bit of highlights here and there, especially that there he goes, Davis, all the way to the 35-yard line with a great run. And Pete is starting for Delhomme because Delhomme is injured currently, and I think he's out of the season for now. And as you can see, Carolina scores up first points in the first quarter. And we're trying our best here. As you can see, Bradford's there, as I almost threw a pick with Carr, but we ended up doing a 4th and 8. We're about to punt into Carolina. And in this game, it was a more defensive game, because honestly, it was just all defense, all out. As you can see, we're punting it back to the Carolina Panthers, and as you can see, Steve Smith is right there getting ready to fair catch it. And there we are for a first down. Pete throws it to Davis, and Davis breaks all the defense, and there he goes all the way, but gets pushed out of bounds. Sorry. And as you can see, we have Fair injured on the play. He ends up returning later in the game in the 3rd or 4th quarter, more or less. As you can see, Pete goes back, and he gets sacked on the play. As you can see, our defensive player, and we end up finishing the first quarter with the score of Carolina 7, Houston 0. And we're about to start the second quarter with the great interception by Fair as he comes back during the game, and we only take it to the 41-yard line. As you can see, the defense is doing a great job for now, but it's 2nd and 10, and we're in the second quarter with 9 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm planning to go for a pass with Carr, and hopefully I could be able to do this. Well, sorry, my bad. It's a run, actually. I'm going to run it with Davis, because honestly, this has just been not so much, and we've only been using the help of the penalties from the Panthers, helping us gain a lot of yards in this game. And usually, as you can see, Zach is hurt. We usually don't have our O-lines getting hurt until now in this game. And on the offense, we're not even doing that well. We're only doing decent, I would say, more or less. And as you can see, I'm going with a pass play with Carr. And I tried to pass it to him, which I did a great job with Johnson, but I wanted to get a little bit more, but ends up being a fumble. Defense recovers it, and there goes Grant, taking it all the way to the 30, the 20, the 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown for the Houston Texans. Carolina Panthers, sorry. Got a little distracted there. And so on the next drive that we had, we didn't even do much, so we just decided to punt it back to Steve Smith. But that was a bad mistake because, as you can see, my tackling isn't the best. And Steve Smith breaks all the blocks and goes all the way to the 10, the 5, and another touchdown for the Carolina Panthers. So you see, our defense is somewhat helping us, but it's our offense. Mainly my reads is what's not helping us in this game. As you can see, Carolina goes in for another touchdown, making it 28-0. We're losing by a lot right now, and it's almost closing to the second half. And Bradford goes all the way, and I think that he's about to make it over there, but ends up only making it to the 28-yard line. And it's a 1st and 10 right now with 20 seconds on the play clock, and we only have 1 minute and 34 seconds. So here I am thinking that I could be able to pass it and we can make a great job, but it ends up being a pick. And there he goes all the way to the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Witherspoon for the Carolina Panthers. And we get the ball again on the next drive, trying to find someone, and I end up just taking the sack. Nobody was open, so I might as well just take the sack. Don't want to throw a pick. And sacked again, and this time 4th down. We're going to punt it back to the Carolina Panthers. Pete's doing a great job. As you can see, he finds his tight end, Magnum, and he takes it all the way to the 10 and the 5. And timeout, Carolina Panthers. And the defense, we've been doing okay. And here I am thinking that I could be able to control the linebacker, but it ends up not because it ends up becoming a touchdown. And here I am giving it to Bradford. Bradford, he's really good for the kick returns, and there he goes to the 10, and I found a little opening, and there you go. There, a huge opening for Bradford and me, taking it to the 40, the 30, the 15, 10, 5, and touchdown for the Texans. Our literal first score of the day, making the score 42-7 at the end of the second quarter, going into the third quarter. And as you can see, Pete gets the ball up. The Panthers decide to receive it, and they end up making it a quick touchdown on the play. While us, on the other hand, on the offensive side of the ball, haven't been doing really well in the running game. As you can see, taking Andre Johnson all the way to the 49-yard line. And that would be the end of the third quarter because there's not so much scoring on our side, and it's only the Panthers that are making a lot of scores. And we end up getting the kick return, my bad. We're getting the kick return, and here's Bradford again, taking it to the 20. And here we go, another opening. Here we go. Bradford taking it to the 40. A huge opening for Bradford, making it to the 30, the 20, the 10. And you already know it. Another touchdown for the Texans. And I end up just stopping it there because look at the score. We end up losing 98-20 at the end of the game. We only had 2 touchdowns, which are only kick returns by Bradford. That was literally our only way of scoring. Because literally our offense nor our defense did anything on the play. Mainly, it's mainly my reads. My reads aren't that good. As you can see, we go into the stats. I threw 4 picks and only 186 yards. And our completion percentage isn't that good. And we got sacked 3 times. 3 times in that game. And Davis didn't even do that well. I mean, he did decent. But not the best numbers that I was planning on compared to Stephen Davis, on the other hand. Davis is doing a great job. He's doing a really great job on the offensive side of the ball, while us, we still have a long way to go. And then on the receiving side, Johnson has 4 for 83, Bradford has 6 for 64, and we've been doing really good, except on our sacks. So we need to try and improve our offensive line. Defense, Glenn and Brown are both the only players that have had the most tackles in the game. I think we only had like 1 player going for a sack. Well, they had 3 sacks on the play. And for the picks, of course, Witherspoon, Morgan, and Minter. And then we have Fair with our only interception of the game. So hopefully we can keep Glenn for the following season, hopefully. And that's about it for the stats, as you can see. So I'm going to let you guys be. I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Bye for now. Peace.